Welcome back, Formula Sons, all you children. Now you missed daycare, but it's back now, so don't worry.
The milk is thick and creamy today. I,
Uh,
I didn't like that either. I'm not going to use that again, I don't think. We're going to skip that. But we're also not going to cut it out.
no, it's gonna stay in. But
So, where were we this past week, Swede?
we're in Mexico.
Mexico, baby.
One of my
It's a
favorite
great
tracks.
race.
Yeah, definitely one of
Yeah.
my favorites.
The Austin Mexico back to back is a beautiful fucking dual race setup. They're
Yeah.
very similar,
Oh yeah.
very close to each other. It's probably nice for the drivers, honestly. You know.
Yeah. But it was good qualities. I was real happy. Great for Ferrari. Had a nice 2-3
Finally.
or 2-4 start.
2-3. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Haven't seen that
hmm
yet.
hmm
And like always, turn one on this track is it's a long straight, straight, not narrow, wide road, long and straight
hmm
into the turn
hmm
one. There's always chaos. There's usually always a crash. Surprised there was no crash, but that's because everyone just decided to go rally driving and hit the
Yep.
grass, and
They fucking hit the grass.
so
I'd like to see a track that's just all grass, just to see how they do. Yeah, I mean, pretty much every driver said pre-race, like, I'm going to send it hard as actual fuck into turn one.
yeah,
And everyone lived up to that, especially the top six.
yeah.
They really went crazy. And I
They're like,
love the quote Lewis had
mm,
before the race where he was like, they're like, well, do you think you're gonna send it at turn one? He's like, I got nothing to lose, bro. And he pointed at Lando, he's like, he has everything to lose.
yeah,
So I'm not gonna be conservative. And nobody was. Nobody
no.
was.
I also like
It was
how Lewis said he's like, if they don't get on form, talking about the McLarens, he's like he will take
Mhm.
it away from them. Talking about Max, like if they don't
Mhm.
stop with
Oh
this
yeah.
bullshit, like they're gonna
Yeah.
lose it.
I
So
mean, he's hunting them right now.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what's happened to Oscar the last what, 6 races now that he's gone in a row where he's just kind of botched it.
yeah,
I don't know if the pressure's getting to him or if the car is just being tuned more and more towards Lando as the season goes on.
I
Um,
think the team is clearly favoring Lando. I think that's having more of an
that's pretty
effect,
fucking
you know.
obvious. Yeah.
So
Yeah. It seems like it's starting to weigh on him psychologically. Um, we can see that now Lando took the championship lead by 1 point,
yeah,
1 point in Mexico. And that has to psychologically damage you after leading the championship for essentially the entire season. Um, and let's not forget in Monza what happened, where they forced him to switch back places after a bad pit stop.
yeah.
If for some reason this man loses the championship by the amount of points that difference in Monza made,
I
I'm
said
just saying,
I said he shouldn't have done
I would
that.
be I would be raising some fucking hell,
It's well,
dude.
it's his own fault. He keeps listening to them. They're like, "Oh, you have to do this. You have to switch." How about fuck you? Like
Yeah,
that's what
that's
Max would
your
say.
immediate
That's what
answer.
Lewis would say. That's what Alonso
Uh-huh.
would say, and that's why they're world champions. Like
Yeah.
it's like, how bad do you want it? Clearly, you
Uh-huh.
don't want it that bad. If you're just going, all right, yeah, I'll.
See, I thought that Lando would not Lando. I thought that Oscar would be the one
Yeah,
to be more like fuck your team orders, like I'm gonna win this shit.
yeah,
It seemed like that early on, but I think we misread the Iceman kind of persona that Oscar has as being more cutthroat than he actually is. I think what he really is just super calm,
yeah.
which is important as, an F1 driver, but also just a champion in general. The problem is there's calm and then there's obsessed with winning,
Yeah.
you know? And I don't know that he is. Like,
Yeah.
he's very committed, obviously. He's an incredible driver. He's consistent. We're talking about him like he didn't still end up in fifth, but I just think that he more is just so calm that people misinterpreted that as cut. Like Max, he will do anything necessary to win. Anything necessary.
Yeah.
He'll tell his team to go fuck themselves. He'll tell his friends to go fuck themselves. He'll cut you off the track. He will dive bomb you. He will crash his own car. He does not care. He will put his life on the line to win.
Right.
Alonso's the same. Alonso is very much the same. And I don't know. Maybe Oscar's too young to have that fucking like cold-blooded killer instinct. And I
Yeah.
don't know. What do you
I
think it
don't
is?
know. He's got to snap
He's
if
just
he wants it. Otherwise it's just gonna be Lando's or Max.
I feel like he really is trying to play the politics of the team game. No driver. Formula One is not an industry where you're guaranteed a job. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I could see how you would want to not upset your team because you might not be guaranteed another. He is.
Yeah.
He is guaranteed another. He's one of the best drivers on the grid. He is in his third season.
Yeah.
And he's still obviously very much in contention to win this thing. You have all the cards, dog. As Trump would say, I've got all the cards. You don't have any cards. Oscar's got all the fucking cards right now, but he's acting like Lando is like his superior in some way.
Yeah,
You know?
it's so strange. I really thought he would have been the one to, like you said, be like, "Fuck you!" Like I'm taking this.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know what to say. It's kind of just it's upsetting to watch. Like
It is because we're in real time watching him have this championship taken away from him.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he's not helping himself
No.
either with these qualifying performances, with his crash.
Well, in qualifying, he said he felt there was an issue with the car all of a sudden.
Mhm.
Now it's like,
But I mean, how many in a row?
I don't know, but you would think maybe, I don't know, maybe they sabotaged his car a little bit, a little less power.
It's easy to start getting into
I mean,
conspiracy theories.
they're already under investigation for going over budget last year supposedly and winning. So like,
Would we put it past them?
No.
McLaren has had massive scandals in the past.
I clearly see the favoritism that they have towards Lando.
Oh, at first, I was like, I don't know. I feel like they pretty much let him race, and I think if it comes down to the wire and Oscar's up ahead, I was hoping that they would favor him. They do not
No.
at all. It's so obvious that they want Lando to be the world champion. So obvious. When Oscar wins, it's like, oh, okay, all right, good job,
Yeah.
whatever. When Lando wins, it's like, oh, this huge celebration. The whole team. Zach is so like, we did it. You know what I mean? Oscar is truly like chopped fucking liver to them.
Yeah.
Is it because Lando's more marketable?
No,
You know what I mean? He's got more
I
of a
just
social
think Zach
media
Brown's been with
presence.
Lando since Lando was a kid, and has that like favoritism towards him because of that. I just think that's what it is.
You're gonna squander an arguably better driver by doing that.
Yeah, well, I don't think he cares very much.
I don't. Yeah. I just. I don't know how to feel because now you're putting yourself in a position where Max is going to stab you in the back.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean,
Max is sitting there going, "Please keep fighting each other.
yeah,
I want you to."
because I mean, if Oscar snaps and they crash, like, yeah, Lando's got 357, Max has 321.
And the next race is begging for Max to win.
Yeah, it's a 36-point difference. 36 points.
Mm,
It's supposed to
saying.
rain all week next week in Brazil.
all fucking
What
weekend.
happened last year when it was a monsoon in Brazil? That motherfucker went from 17th to
Cinema.
first. Absolute
It's
cinema.
crazy that him and Lewis have both done that same thing at that same track.
That is kind of nuts, yeah.
Pretty nuts. Yeah, I mean, before we get into Brazil, um, let's talk about these penalties in Mexico because then I really do want to talk about where we think this championship
Yeah.
is heading and how
I
Brazil is going to affect that. But what do you think about all these motherfuckers dive bombing into turn one and Lewis being the only one to get a penalty? And not just a penalty, a 10-second penalty.
He was trying his best to stay on track and literally had Max come in and smack him.
He literally hit him.
Yeah. And then he gets the 10-second penalty. How? Everyone else drove off the track, cut through the grass multiple times.
Yep.
And kept their
and
position.
Like, oh, well, he had to give the position back. And if you are forcibly driven into the grass, your only option is to return to the track and continue to race. Now, if they'd said Lewis gained an advantage, return the position to Max, even then it's debatable because Max forced him off the track. But sure. But to just rip him with a 10-second, because I love him, but you could argue that Charles should have got a penalty before that too. You know what I mean? He did the same shit to Lewis. But, I mean, it's pretty obvious the FIA wants Verstappen to be in this fight.
Yeah.
Lewis coming in third or even potentially second in this race is not going to do anything to change the championship.
No.
You know? And they don't want that. That's not good cinema. We've seen them
do worse.
We've seen them do worse. We've seen them go, you know what would be more interesting if we just do whatever the fuck we want. You know what I mean? So I hope Lewis just goes, this isn't new to me. Yeah. You know? This is the kind of shit that makes people not like Max either. Even though it's not Max's fault or decision necessarily.
Right.
People kind of look at Max as like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like the whole organization is like just trying to get you to win no matter what. And he'll never be able to wipe this like the stain of 2021 off, which sucks because he truly did have one of the best seasons ever. Like that is one of the best seasons in history.
Right. Yeah.
Those two. And honestly, you could argue Max should have won regardless, but in that fashion, I think he's always going to have a chip on his shoulder because of that. And as much as I like Max now, this is the kind of shit that make people hate him and want him to lose, you know?
Yeah. I just don't know what it's the FIA's fault. I don't know what they're doing. We've talked about it many times.
They don't fucking know what they're doing either.
No, they need to stop with the volunteer bullshit or whatever. Oh, well, we have this guy this week at this race. No, you need to have paid people on a strict plan that go to like every race. It's not changing every time.
Yep. Maybe you fly
regions.
them to every race.
Like, hey, for the Europe races, we have these guys. For the state races, we have these guys. For, you know, the Asia races, you got these guys.
There you go.
Done. Simple.
That's perfect.
You got three groups. Like, enough of this.
That way, too,
crap.
if you do it by region, then it's less biased, too. You know what I mean? Because if you're with them the whole season, you're seeing, like, ooh, what if
what if we do
Max
this?
wins here or Lewis wins here, you know? All I'm saying is, let's say you need, I don't know, FIA stewards for the U.S. races, and you want to fly them to every U.S. race and give them accommodations. You might not necessarily even have to pay them. And there's several people I know that would potentially do that for a very low fee. I'm just saying.
He might be in his room.
Not just saying that, you know, I love my job now, and it's not soul-crushing at all and doesn't make me cry on the weekends ever. So I don't even want that job. So forget about it.
Yeah, it's just nuts.
It just didn't make any sense to me. You know, either you're going to have to penalize all these motherfuckers or penalize nobody and let them race.
Yeah.
If you're going to call it like, oh, this is rubbing is racing, then let them rub, you know? This race would have been a lot more interesting if Lewis was allowed to stay in it for the whole time.
That's
because
true,
the Ferraris actually looked quick this week fucking finally.
Because other than that, at the start of the race, other than the first like 10 laps, nothing else happened.
Nothing until the end when Max almost caught Charles.
Yeah, and it was a safety car, but like whatever.
For no reason, even though Carlos pulled his car completely out of the way.
They were saying it was like because the car was on fire or something, or was going to catch fire. I don't know. Either way, it was just like another one of those things where I unfortunately have to agree with George, where it's like, yeah, qualifying is what matters because you're staying in that position. There's like no overtakes.
That's it.
I've said for the longest time I there needs to be a change. Luckily, that's happened next year. No more DRS and crap like that. It's creating too many trains that aren't going anywhere.
Yep.
So
it's going to be huge taking that out because now people have to make moves at the corners.
Yeah.
Not just
you
on the
might have
straights.
to do a 2 pit stop strat instead of
You
a
might
one.
have to.
You got to send
Smaller
it more.
car.
You got to, so.
Yep. And then next regulation cycle, make them smaller again.
Yeah.
Put a fucking V10 in them. And let's have it.
Yeah.
Other than that, the race, only major news coming out of this race was Lando overtook Oscar in the championship by 1 point. Max got another fucking podium somehow. Good for Ollie getting fourth, too.
Yeah,
that
was real good.
That's tied for the highest that Haas has ever placed in a race.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty fucking sweet for him, honestly. But all that aside, based on what you saw this week, based on the cold-blooded killer nature of Max motherfucking Verstappen, and Oscar's seemingly stumble from form, and Lando somehow getting into a rhythm late, where do you think this championship goes? Especially seeing that next week is Brazil.
Still think Max wins it. Next week's Brazil. It's going to rain. It's projected to rain the entire time. We know that. We already know how Max can drive. We know what he can do in the rain. We've seen it on this track especially. I think he takes that. And then on top of that, I think at some point, Oscar might snap and try to do a risky move. Maybe both the McLarens crash because now it's only a 1 point difference that he's down by. So if he wants to win, that's what he's gonna have to do. He's gonna have to say fuck you to his team and go and win it, which might cause some conflict with them and let Max get 20 points or something. Yeah. So that's why I think the championship's gonna head in for the fight until the very last race, because all the tracks coming up are we got a lot of long straights and stuff.
It's Brazil, Vegas,
and then Qatar, and then Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
So it's very possible. I don't know. What are your predictions for next race and such?
I also think Max is going to win this championship.
Yeah.
I think it's headed that way. If you had asked me 5 races ago, I would have said,
fuck no.
That seems like a stretch. It's Max, so you can never count him out, but it doesn't seem likely. I would just like, at a minimum, to see Oscar return to form.
Yeah.
Do not quietly let this shit slide out from under you. Do I think Max is going to win in Brazil? Yes. I do, though, think Oscar's going to win in Vegas.
Okay.
I think that he is going to, hopefully, be on the podium for the remainder of the races. I have a strong feeling this championship is going to come down to Abu Dhabi.
That'd be sick.
And I don't know about you, but a 3-way
fight
potential championship winner at Abu Dhabi is pretty much the coolest shit that could happen.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, if Oscar wins 2 more times, he's pretty much good.
Yeah.
He'd have to win. I'm not doing the math right now because I'm a baby. I don't understand fucking math. Formula Sons podcast. But I'm pretty sure if Oscar wins 2 more of these remaining races, that he's pretty much got it in the bag. Even if Lando comes in second.
Yeah, I mean, he would just have to not finish poorly in the other 2 races. He'd have to just put up some decent points and he'd be fine.
Now, for Max to win it, would he have to win out?
I think he. I mean, I think he might be able to get second in a race or so, but he's probably gonna have to like win out, especially if both McLarens are gonna finish these last 4 races and not crash. If they crash,
if your prediction of a double McLaren DNF happens, which I do think that the 2 most likely places for that to happen are going to be Brazil,
yep,
and Abu Dhabi. If it comes down to the wire, because everyone's gonna be desperate that last race.
Last race.
Brazil specifically,
tough
I
track.
think is going to be...
Yeah.
The track is already tough without a fucking hurricane.
Yeah.
You know? And you have a lot of rookies this season. You know? Look at what happened in Australia.
Yeah.
They've had a full season now in F1, and the rookies aren't really crashing like they were in the beginning, but they've never driven Brazil in the rain. So there's a chance, too, that somebody gets taken out by somebody else, like Kimi Charles style, you know?
Right.
And that'll make things interesting. I think if Max DNFs, though, and the McLarens stay in the top 3 in any of these races, he's pretty much out.
Yeah.
Max and DNF, though, are generally not spoken in the same sentence very often.
That doesn't really happen that much, so.
Yeah, I agree with you, though. I think Max is going to pull it off.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm excited to see it.
I just hope Oscar returns to form. Please, 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 please bounce back. Yeah. Do not let this get to your fucking head. Your team is clearly not supporting you. Fuck them.
Yeah.
You do not need them.
Don't, how I look right now, don't be like a ghost and fucking wither away. And fucking, I gotta get a new light or something. Yeah, I'm just looking at the camera like, I'm pale as fuck.
Let's hit the tanning bed.
Yeah, maybe so. But,
yeah, don't let them pull this championship out from under you. I know you listen to our podcast, Oscar. I know it's your favorite content, and I don't blame you. Okay, so listen to me when I tell you. Don't let McLaren treat you like a Formula son.
Yeah.
You're a Formula daddy.
Yep.
Okay, and fucking believe it. All right. I don't care if you win the championship and nobody celebrates with you. I'll celebrate.
Yeah,
Me and Zweej will get fucked up in your honor. Okay, you come party with us on your favorite podcast in the world. But if you let them bitch you around like this, they're gonna steal it from under you.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't see Lando winning it. It's either gonna be Oscar or Max, in my opinion. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if Lando wins, I feel like I will feel nothing.
Yeah, if Lando wins, I'll be like, okay.
All right. Is it next season yet? Because Ferrari's so back next season.
Well, I'll let the break hit me with the copium, and then.
Yeah. Obviously. All right. So predictions for Brazil. I think they're pretty secured. I think we both think Max is gonna win.
Max win. I think maybe one of the McLarens crashes. I can't predict who. So I think one of them will too. I'll just say a McLaren in second, and then I'll put Leclerc in third.
Yeah, I honestly generally try to make my own up. I think that's perfect. I think one of the Ferraris and one of the McLarens will crash.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't see any scenario where Max does unless he's crashed into by someone else. We'll see. You could also see like fucking George Russell win for no reason, but I don't think so.
Yeah, whatever. George will just be there.
Yeah. So, with that being said, the Formula Sons have traveled to Mexico, and the Formula Sons will see you in beautiful Brazil.
But it might not be so beautiful when it's over there, but
might be a little monsoon. There will be beautiful Brazilians there, cheering on pretty much mostly Lewis, even though he'll probably come in like 6th. Okay. I look forward to seeing you after the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Yes, sir.
Any closing thoughts, sir?
No, I think we covered it.
All right. Go Max Verstappen. Long live the Formula Sons. And Oscar, don't let them make you their bitch. Don't let them hold you like this.
Don't let that happen.
You know what I mean? Go, oh, little baby can't win a championship.
You're a big boy.
Don't let them do that to you. You're a big Formula daddy. Formula Sons, signing out.
See ya.